and I'm here for a Daily Dose of Hope Day 209. So I've been coming on for almost 209 days now. Almost consecutively for 209 days now. And since around February, because my guides told me the energies are going to start picking up, and they, as you can tell, they have been. And we're in, it's a crazy, wacky time that we're in. And so Daily Dose of Hope is just to kind of give some hope, if you need it. And so nice to meet you. Nice to see you again. Daily Dose of Hope has three parts, usually a bit of a a bit of a talk, a bit of a channeling, and a pocket of peace, which is a guided meditation. So, yeah, nice to see all of you here. Um, so crazy times we're in. I'm still feeling a little bit under the. It's not really under the weather. It's not like like I'm just, yeah. It's kind of like there's an exhausting energy out there, and it is what it is. And yeah, so so I don't really have anything specific or to talk about today, and I might just end up going into a channeling. But the one thing, hey Kioni, yeah, the one thing I wanted to address is just being, what's the word? Being genuine, being yourself in all kinds of different situations. Um, yeah, just not letting go of who you are, always trying to hold on to who you are. And I think that seems to be a very important thing at this moment. Retaining your identity when things are starting to flip, switch, and kind of stretch, but just maintaining yourself seems to be a very important theme at this moment. So I just wanted to bring that in. And I wanted to, yeah, I'm just going to go into a channeling. And so I was looking into the second moon a bit, but I was told I wasn't supposed to really share what I found, unfortunately. But it was kind of interesting stuff. There's nothing to be worried about, but just very interesting. But I will see. I think there's a timing with it, so hopefully I'll be able to reveal it at some point. But it's interesting stuff. And sorry I didn't mean to bring it up and not bring it up, but it's interesting. Yeah. And before you go into the channeling, yeah. So this weekend we have our channeling membership, first one for October. If you're interested, details are below. And yeah, so I'm going to go into a channeling now. Here we go. And the question for today is, do they have any advice for us? Especially now when the energies are picking up and things are getting a bit strange all over the planet. I talked to someone from Nepal today, and he said that his family, there's a huge flood. I think he's in Kathmandu. I'm not sure, or from Kathmandu, and he said there's a huge flood there. It's just insane, and it looks very similar to what's going on in the States now in America. And so yeah, just there's a lot of stuff going on, and yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty going on. Yeah. So I'd like to, yeah. So can the guides just bring us up to date? What's going on? What can we do? This kind of stuff. All right, here we go. Greetings, we are Sanatkumara, and we're here, and we're here, and we're here, and we're here to bring you the message that what is going on your planet at this moment is love. Love is going on at this moment, and love can take many, many different guises, many different guises, but what is going on is love. You have all come down here, to have these experiences and to understand that all of the things that you think are good experiences or bad experiences are just a third dimensional judgment, a not understanding of what your true purpose here is, of not understanding that you come down here to learn and to help others to learn, to facilitate learning and to learn. And so when you look at these things from the surface level, you see things as tragic. You see this is a tragedy, but you're not seeing what is really going on within these stories. If you look into your life, if you look into the things that have happened to you in your life, if you look into what has happened to you up until this point, when you look back at what was considered a tragedy, when you look back at what is considered a tragedy, there is always so much to learn from that tragedy, and you find yourself stronger and stronger from that tragedy. So understand that for you to look at what is going on this planet and to judge it and to see that everything is going wrong, everything is falling apart, you are missing the plot. You have missed the plot. You are not seeing the full story. You are not understanding that you are not bodies here having these experiences. You are souls here having these experiences. You can never die. You're not dying down here. You don't die down here. When you leave this place, you go back to love. And then you have the choice of coming back or not coming back or going somewhere else. And so we would like you to understand that when you look at things from a third dimensional view, you tend to view yourselves as bodies having these experiences, feeling pain, suffering, all of these different things. But you are love. So you are none of those things. You are just experiencing these things. But that is not you, and that has never been you, and will never be you. You always go back to love wherever you are. So when you see these tragedies, understand that yes, on the surface, many are suffering, and they are, and they are, and they are. But understand that they are loved so much, and that many of the things that are happening on this planet, they are happening to help so many others on this planet. There is a grand awakening happening on your planet. And when you come down here, you come down to facilitate as much learning as possible for yourself and for others. So sometimes when you go through a traumatic experience, you are helping others around you with that traumatic experience. You are learning how to deal with things that you would never have had experienced within your everyday life. You are going through heroic things that you would have never, heroic experiences that you would have never been given. You are being given those experiences to love and to facilitate love to others. So understand that you do not know the whole story, and it's not important to know the whole story, but understand that the whole story is the story of love, and that you are all one, and that you all go back to one, and that you have all come from one, and that you are not really here in that sense either. You are just having these experiences down here, and they seem so real, and they seem so real. But understand the only thing that is real is your love. You are the only thing that is real. Your love is real. We are that one that you know of as sanatkumara. All right. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, and there's a lot of, yeah, it does. I mean, looks, there's a lot of tragedy. There's a lot of people that are suffering, and so I think for this pocket of peace today, I'm just going to send that out to all those people. So all over the world, there's a big struggle going on all over the world, and I just want to send out love to everyone who's suffering. So everyone who's suffering, there's a lot of people that are suffering problems with their bodies, physical problems, problems with their heart, all of these different problems. And I'm just going to send that out to everyone. And yeah, hoping that it just reaches everyone. And yeah, so let's just send this out. A message of hope for everyone all over the world, that we're all going to get through this. We're going to make it through this. We can do this thing. And yeah, all right, here we go. So I'd like you to just imagine that you're in a place that makes you feel the most comfortable and the most relaxed. Just be in that place. All right, now good. And then just take a few deep breaths. And then I'd like you to call in the mist of unconditional love. Mist of unconditional love just comes in, surrounds you like a warm blanket. It protects you. It reminds you that there's nothing to worry about, that you're okay, that you're love. You've come from love down here to be love, and to be loved, and to give love, and to make love. You are love. And in this love, there's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to regret. And this is your birthright. This is who you are. You're just unconditional love. You're shining out. And this love is very powerful. You can feel it reminding your heart, lighting up the flame in your heart. This nice orange flame lights up in your heart and it just spreads throughout your body. This is unconditional love. There's no conditions on this love. It's been with you before you were born. It'll be with you after you're born. It's with you every single second of the day, everywhere you go. You are this love. And now this love wants to expand. It's expanding out into your room, expanding out into the places, all of the places in your room, and now into your town, into the cities, into everyone's minds. They're feeling the love. Yeah, you can feel it. Now it's going out into the rivers, into the oceans, into the water, and then it's going out into the highways, the byways, the streetcars, the subways, the bullet trains, the maglev trains all over the world. This love travels faster than any speed on this planet or in the universe. It's just traveled around this world a few times without even thinking. And now everyone is feeling this love. All sadness is gone, all fear is gone, all pain is gone. And we're just sending out that love energy to all those people who are suffering, all those people who feel so alone and feel so cut off from everything, and maybe they don't have what they need right now, the supplies they need, or maybe they're just really sad in a dark, dark place, and we're just sending that love out to them, just sending it out. We're just shining this love out into where they are so they can feel this love, and then they can feel this courage that they're going to make it through. They're going to make it through. You're all going to make it through this. You're going to make this. You've got this thing. And you know, you've got the universe. The universe has your back wherever you are. And we have your back too, wherever you are. We're sending this love out to you. We're sending the love of hope out to you. You're going to make it through this day. You're going to make it through the next day. And things are going to work out. Everything's going to work out for you. You're going to be okay. It's going to work out. 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 We're sending this love from our hearts. Our hearts are broadcasting the love of the universe throughout this whole mass consciousness so everyone can start to feel it. We're sending out the hope. We're sending out the hope. We're sending out the hope to everyone who's suffering. All that depression is gone. All that sadness is gone. All that pain is gone. All that suffering is gone. And look at that. Something is happening. Something very good is happening. Things are turning around for you. Things are changing and shifting. Look at that. Look how fast that happened. And we're sending this out all to all those stories out there. We're flipping the script with all those stories. We're shining that light so everyone can stand in their light. They're standing in their own light. They're standing, and it's so bright that those around them just have to follow that light and say, yeah, that light looks beautiful. Look at everyone in all those dark corners, all those dark places. They're rubbing their eyes and they're saying, yeah, you know what? You know what? I see this love, and that's me. I feel it. I've got this. We've got this. The universe has got this. We've got this. We've flipped the whole script. We're changing this whole thing. We're setting it to love. We're flipping the whole story into one of love. Look at that. We've just changed the whole story into one of love, into one of light. All those stories of sadness, all those stories of anger, all those stories of fear are over. We've changed those stories. They're over. They're over. They're over. And replacing them all with love, 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 love. All right. So that's Pocket of Peace for day 209. I hope you guys are hopeful. Yeah. So thanks, Keone, for joining in. I will email you. And I hope you guys are all hopeful. And yeah. And this Pocket of Peace is when you join in, you bring your energy, you bring your power. It makes it so much stronger. So thank you for joining in. Thank you for helping to bring this Pocket of Peace, bring the hope out into the world. So yeah, I hope you guys are hopeful, and ciao for now. Hopefully see you tomorrow.